Jack Bauer from the Jack Bauer Studios, free as for me. All right, Jack Bauer subscribers, I got one here just for you guys. Okay, you saw this. This is a very important message that I want to bring to you guys. There's a lot of questions, comments going on inside our own Jack Bauer channel with regards to the Kodi Builds. Yes, there are a lot of Kodi Builds out there with viruses. So many that are popping up every day. As you know, there's like 997 builds within a month. There seems to be a new Kodi build every day, but there are viruses in quite a few of them. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple things here real quick. Let's go right here. I'll start it right here. This comes directly from the TV Addons. You know, we're not really popular in the Kodi community, but we all know who they are. And they talk about, let's start with them. 10 reasons why we discourage the use of Kodi builds. Well, we all are going to use a Kodi build one way or the other, right? But basically they cover the untrustworthy add-ons and the viruses and the malware, degraded performance, phone or home privacy issues, modified add-on code, paid IPT add-ons, who cares, missing repository, technical support issues, outdated modifications, confusing menus, commercial interest. I mean, they have a real opposition to the builds. But most importantly, what we care about is what's going on the Kodi builds, configuring Kodi from scratch. I know it's hard, guys. I know it's hard. So it used to be one of those builds which install a bunch of different add-on repositories. It's simple, right? For some people it is, for some people it is not. But basically, well, a good chunk of those repositories aren't being used anymore. A lot of those builds, think of TV Time or Genesis as an example. Although there are literally hundreds of add-ons that were once extremely popular, folks, but have now all gone by the wayside. Estimates are that about 1/4 of all repositories are sitting dormant and have outdated content. Unless you manually remove each repo and add-on from your system, your Kodi box will keep trying to update those sources. So what's really going on these builds is every time the Kodi asks for an update, it exposes the device to something called a man-in-the-middle attack. This is where the hacker would intercept the update request from Kodi and replace its code and is looking for something else in theory. They could gain access to anything and everything from your Kodi's box to see what it can do, your personal information, as what's been out there on the web with these IPTVs doing identity theft, okay? It's called the attack. It's called the absolute attack because it's a lack of encryption, basically, from a coder's perspective like myself. Authentication during the above process, an attacker who intercepts the network traffic can modify add-ons to execute code on the system Kodi it is installed on. Specifically, when the request for the latest like add-ons, it has like an XML address. This is a lot of coder talk, folks. But it basically delivers a lot of untrustworthy code. I won't bore you with the details. I actually put a video out. Most of you have seen it, some of you have not. Here at the OpenLoad malware. We're all familiar with the OpenLoads that you can see there. I'll show you real quickly here. Let's scan up here. Okay, so the OpenLoad website safety reports. Okay, this is what's used in all these builds that are trying to force it into your deal. Viruses in these OpenLoad safe. OpenLoad site owners click here. Warning, malware, stay away. Is OpenLoad video hosted safe? It goes on and on and on. Seeing pops up, serving malware, pairing details into your Kodi. Okay, this goes into your Firebox, your Android box. Why don't you have any more streams that are working? Why doesn't your Exodus work? These are all hash codes that are going inside of your boxes from something, and I'm just picking out OpenLoad because this is one that I did a video on. There's others that are out there, of course, but that is a major one, okay? I showed you something directly here in a video that I had done before in the past. Check it out.
Stay clear of the viruses. So, for example, okay, so they want you to go to the website. If you click this on your Kodi, if you click it here on the website, let's click on checkpoint, okay? Let's see the movie come up. Wait for it. Okay, it seems everything's cool so far. I'm gonna hit the play button. Here we go. Now we're being redirected into JavaScript. If I leave this run too long, see, I'm going right now into malware and viruses instantly.
All right, so it goes on and on. You can come back and watch this video. You'll see another virus attack. Just as we're trying to pair it up here. It's an unfortunate scene that's going on. But I want you guys just to be careful as my Jack Bauer subscribers. This message is just to you guys, to the Jack Bauer team. I want you to be very careful in what you're doing out there. One way that you could help yourself, okay? I just picked an add-on here in Kodi called Bob, okay? One thing that you can do on every single build, because that's going to be the question, what can I do? What can I do? I have a build, what's a safe build? I can't really recommend any builds because I know that they're all plugging these things in for the most part. It's impossible for me to know them all. But what you can do is take a look at your own build. Look at the add-ons that you have. Open up Bob, for example, okay? Open up Bob. Go and look for, let's see, like the provider, okay? I did a video on this one too with settings. Look for the provider. And then you'll see what we did is on my video that I did before in the past, allow OpenLoad links. I told everybody to uncheck that. Allow the video me links. That's another one. I said uncheck that, okay? That was another thing. Then I told you to go to open up the resolver settings, okay? And then let's go take a look at the resolver settings. Let's go take a look at, I think it was resolver 2. Let's go see if we got OpenLoad here, okay? Because I told some people, let's move it out, move it out. All right, see, here's another thing that you can check inside your builds. I unchecked it. Check, check, done. Uncheck, uncheck, done. These are your add-ons that we're doing, by the way. These are add-ons. You have to search through them, look for Video Me, but basically start looking for this, okay? Whatever one that you have. Otherwise, you're gonna nowadays get this, a virus that's gonna attack your Fire Stick, Android TV, your Android box, whatever, your PC, your Mac. It is professional coders out there right now targeting every one of these. And then, you know, Zen, Specto, Bob, Exodus, you're gonna have to go back and see some of these. I put out videos, how to remove a lot of these settings. But I want you to go back and just be aware that this is a very important issue that's going on with regards to it. You can take it from seeing the videos for yourself, see it in action. You can go back and then see the TV add-ons message. You can go and look up yourself for the man in the middle of attack if you want to see something a little bit more like about what that is, because I just highlighted it here. I did a little short version. It's some code, it's a hash, it's a file that you can be fully aware of. You can grab this YouTube link here. You can go see the OpenLoad malware and the pairing that's going into your Kodi. I'm just giving you the precaution that with all these builds that are out there, because they are quite a few, okay? There's quite a few that you can choose from. I build my own. I've been shown in class how to build their own. But let me show you something here real quick in the community. I put out a video on this as well. You will see what there is. There's a lot of builds in here, okay? There's a lot of builds within the community. It's exactly like what we're talking about here. There's Krypton, the Kodi versions that you can go through. There are so many, okay? I have gotten zapped myself, okay? I will not point fingers who zapped me. You decide, you see, who zapped me hard, ruined my Fire Stick. I had a factory reset it, okay? I'm not mentioning any names here, but it did get me. All right, so moving along, I did a Durex one. You can go into this one and you can pull out all the junk, all right? Simpler, the better. Got it? That's my tip of the day. Remember what I showed you about Kodi and going to look for that OpenLoad. All right, so that's what's going on. There are a lot of that going on right now with the Kodi builds and viruses from professional coders, okay? And one way to track it one last time for everybody out there that wants to know, again, go to your add-on, okay? Just go to your add-on, whatever it might be, click on it like Zen, look at the tools, and then just go look at the playback, look at the settings, see where it is, go to some of the videos. I've put some videos out there how you can go through here and look for this stuff, and just scan through it, okay? Scan through it. We won't do that again here because that will take us too long, but you get the point, okay? So that's just my message that's been on my board. There's been probably about over 500 people reporting to me that their Android boxes are no longer getting streams. And this is one major reason why that it is a problem, okay? One major reason that is a problem because the builds with virus. Got it? So that's my tip from the Jack Bauer channel. Be very cautious as to what you do. I'm just bringing this information to you folks to make you aware. So subscribe to the Jack Bauer channel if you want to get more of this information, learn how to remove some of this OpenLoad, the malware viruses, and get future updates on all the other great things that we're doing here in this channel. All right, guys, this is Jack Bauer, and I hope everybody enjoys a fun and safe viewing experience.